ready for dinner? Yeah. Alright, hello everybody. It is day 1 of week 3. I ended up doing the spiritual stuff last night because I was figuring out something to do while I was gaming, and it was on my desk, so I'm like, I'm going to read it. And I read it. I read the whole thing for week 3. I think what I'm going to do is the meditations. I'm going to go through and record, or see if I can find a recording and go through and listen to them. Because every time when I try, like, I have to keep, like, opening my eyes and, like, looking at what it says. And I'm like, that just doesn't work for me. So, sorry. I've been dealing with hay and I'm allergic. So I'm, like, stuffed up. I am here. I am house sitting, pet sitting tonight. So I brought 90 Days to Your Novel to read through and, like, take notes. And maybe do some of the assignments. And, yeah. I figure I got some time. Might as well do that. Got like an hour or two-ish before I'm going to go to bed. I go to bed a little earlier because I got to get up earlier. But yeah, let's see what we can accomplish. Okay, so I've done all the reading for this week. It is basically 2 weeks worth of assignments though. So I'm going to probably cut them down. Like, I know it's like you have to do 2 hours at a time each day. I'm going to cut them down to probably like 20 minutes or something. This is definitely a book to do 90 days straight and not like me doing this like clusterfuck of bouncing around. If you do try this, do it for the 90 days like it says. Maybe I'll try it again in the future and actually do it more detailed, because there's a lot of like these assignments that it's very clear it is meant to be a long thing, and I just don't have the time to do it when I'm trying to get 2 weeks worth of assignments in 5 days. And I'm losing a day this week. So that's 14 days worth of stuff in 5. 14 times 2 is 28 hours. You're supposed to do 28 hours. So that'd be 28 hours in 5 days. Not feasible. Luckily, the story that I think I'm going to do, I have that like start, so I can kind of use that as a jumping point and skip over some of the things in this. My biggest thing that I kind of mentioned in the last video was like the story that I'm thinking about doing, Octavia's Colors. It's the Colors one. If you're new, just popping in real quick, it's a guy who has monochromacy, so he can only see in like grayscale. And he kind of is very, like, just doesn't care about colors, and he's just kind of annoyed by how people treat him. And this girl who starts telling him colors in a new way that he, like, has this new understanding or whatnot. And he asks her to keep telling him them, kind of thing. And so I need a lot more in this story to build up and make it a story. When it was a short story, it was very like, I think there was only like 6 colors, and now there's gonna be 64, I think. When it was just those like 6 colors, it was very easy to have that powerful short story of we went from beginning where they meet to him asking her for colors, to a few colors in the middle, to him learning she is dying, to her dying. And so like that was a very quick overall arc. And that still is the arc, but like I need more to it. I need more motivation. I need more like depth. So I gotta figure out that. I gotta figure out what we're gonna add in. I think I'm going to just this little bit of reading. Bird clock. It's 11. The little bit of reading in this that I've done tonight, I think what might be better is if I stretch it out over time, and that she's not dying at
first and make their kind of arc longer of maybe he keeps looking for her in the beginning because he wants more colors, but like has to work up to it. I don't know. We're going to work on that. I'm going to use obviously these to help figure that out, because looking at it, that's I think my biggest problem is just there's not that like depth, whereas when it was a short story it worked perfectly fine, but a novel, it's basically a collection of scenes at this point, which is fine, but like it needs a little bit more. So I'm getting ready to go to bed because I have to be up in like 5 hours. 6 hours? I can't math, so we're just gonna guess. And so once I am up, I gotta take care of the animals, and then I'm going to probably take a little nap and then get up and maybe do a little bit more work on this and start doing some of the assignments. Like I said, I'm cutting all the assignments down to like 20-minute assignments versus 2 hours. Because 280 minutes is a lot easier than 28 hours. So that is what we're going to do. But yep, I finished the reading for this. I think I'm going to go relax in bed. I have my phone that I need to edit the next video for week 2. But I also have a poetry book here. 18 Years by Madison Kuhn. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. I started reading it, haven't read it, but I really want to get back into my poetry here soon, so gonna do that. And then I also have van life. I'm really excited. I really want to do this so bad. I really want to do van life. Maybe when my writing takes off. If it ever does. Probably will not. Crossing fingers it does. But that's what we're going to go do. I'm going to go put the other stuff away and I'm going to head in and just chillax for a while. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, it is day 3 of week 3. I didn't do anything on day 2, just because I was not doing well. I was having allergic reactions to the hay and stuff, and it was just not a fun time. But I did do things. I did accomplish things. I managed to read through all of the information for 90 Days to Your Novel, so I just have to go do those assignments. I think I said that, but I don't remember in the last one. Yeah, I think I did. This is the problem with not having a good memory and doing these. I did also finish the edits for Shadow Warrior, so that book is complete with edits. So next week I start the edits for the pen name romance story, which will be nice to get those done and out of the way as well. So I still have to do all the assignments for 90 Days to Your Novel and the Oracle card writing challenge, which those shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to do as much as I can tomorrow. I'm going to do a little bit tonight. I have to make my bed up and then go in and brush my teeth and get ready for bed. It is like 10 o'clock, 10:42. I know what time is. And so yeah. We're going to get on and doing that. I'm going to probably do a little bit of it for a little while, and then I'm going to just read and relax. But this week is going to be tough to fit everything in, but I think we can still do it. So I will see you all in a little while.
Hi, Bean. Bean.
He gave me his entire Neil Gaiman collection. His favorite work besides his own. In his own work, he describes a woman known as the Opalescence. Do you believe that's supposed to be you? What do you think? Take them seriously. What, as criminals? As anything. Okay, well, what would be interesting as a crime? Something that took courage. Something that meant something. Like murder? Yeah, like murder. Born and raised on 95.
Okay, guys, it is day 5? What day is it? Is it Friday? It's Friday. I hope you can hear me, because this car does not like me filming, apparently. Built-in safety measure? I don't know. I am currently on the way to pick somebody up, because it's opening weekend of bird season. So we're gonna go bird hunting. So this might be the last video of this vlog. It's really freaking short. It's been a week. It's fine. So I did a bunch of the assignments last night. I didn't do all of them. I will probably try and do some if I get time this weekend to finish those up. I did not do the oracle card thing. I will probably just do 2 next week and make it like this week's and next week's. Like I'll do 3 cards and then 4 cards. But just with everything going on and like me having such a bad allergic reaction and like I'm in the middle of a depressive episode, so like my mood comes and goes right now. Thankfully for me, like I know sometimes people will say that and people get worried, like please don't worry about me if you're watching this. I will be okay. I'm not in any kind of danger or anything. I just get really big sad, and sometimes it means I don't do anything because I'm so sad, or I sleep like 14 hours a day, you know, and that leaves 10 hours in the day to do anything. So like I am okay. I'll be okay, but until this is gone, this is gonna suffer a little bit. I do know next week, which works out perfectly for doing 2 of the reading prompt things, the oracle card prompts. Next week I have 1 chapter from that book, just because the way the chapters lined up, it made more sense to just do 1, and then the next couple weeks like the chapters will match, whereas like this one was like a completely different subject. So I wanted to do it that way. The 90 days to your novel is like, I've been doing those assignments. It definitely is feeling more for like if you've never written before and you're not really sure where to start. It is amazing to help you start because it makes you think about things. Like it was talking about point of views and settings and characters. Like it's really having me flesh out characters, and we're writing scenes about them and like trying to find the ideas for the potential of the novel and whatnot, which I kind of already had my idea, so like I've been kind of like half-assing them. Also, like I've said before, I don't have a lot of time. Thinking definitely that I might try and do this again, where I focus solely on this and I do it as instructed, potentially. Maybe if you guys would like to see that, let me know down below, because I will definitely do it. If people are like, yeah, I'm more interested in like more of a focused view on it, I'll do it. So it definitely is not quite as vibey with me. Like I said, I think in a previous video, there was a spot about dialogue that I was kind of like, not a big fan of that. But other than that, like besides being so like outline, you need to basically outline your entire life. And like one of the assignments was write a synopsis that's 8 to 10 pages. And I'm like, at that point, like I basically just wrote the novel. Like I turned it into a short story. Some of the things is a little like, but I mean, it's been fine. So I'm gonna keep doing those. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do some tonight if I get the chance. And I will keep you guys updated. I think what I'm going to do with the end of this video is, if I don't pop back up, bye, thank you for watching week 3. But I think I'm going to throw in like little clips from the weekend maybe, just so it's a little bit longer, because I know this is really short. So I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all for week 4. Bye!